guys, glad you came. Hey guys, I'm Saiasmi Gupta and today we are gonna do Python scope. So without any delay, let's get started. Dab! And don't forget to like, share and comment down below if you like this video, right? So now let's get started. We are gonna do Python scope. Alright, so you can see me clearly. You can see this clearly. Okay. Python scope. So before we start Python scope, I just want to make you revise global and local variables because this chapter is fully related on that, right? So, global variables are like I'll show you. Like local variables are those variables which we which are if like which we put inside our function, and they will only run for inside the function, and we can make another variable of that name also, of the same name also, cause local variable, that variable will only work for the function, the my func, right? And if you try to call it outside the function, then it won't get printed. But while as the global variables, they are coded in the main body of the program, so they can be both run inside the function, used inside the function also, and outside the function also. So now let's get started with this Python scope. Alright, let me just quickly have water. Okay, Python scope. What just happened? What? No, don't do this. Okay. Alright. So Python scope. A variable is only available from inside the region it is created. This is called scope. So it's saying that the variable where we created, it is created in a region, right? Like somewhere, maybe in the main body of the code, or maybe inside the function, right? So the place, the region where this variable is available, it's created, that is called as scope. All right. So now let's see the local scope. This will be very easy for us guys, because local scope and global scope is like kind of the same as the local and global variable, right? So let me tell you one thing, that like a difference between local and global scope, and the difference between global and local variable are that global and local variables are just created outside and inside, and just we call them global and local variable. But local and global scope means where the variable is created, that place is called as scope, and it can be global scope or the local scope. Kind of basically the same thing, right? So now let's see. So local scope. So first we are gonna learn about the local scope. A variable created inside a function belongs to the local scope of that function and can only be used inside the function. Okay, so it's saying like a local the variable, a variable which is created inside a function, like like a function we make, and then make a variable inside it, right, inside the function, so that belongs to the function, right? And like if this that variable will be like inside the function, and it will only be for, it will only, we can use that variable only inside the function. Now if we try to call it outside the function, right, if we try to use it outside the function, then it will get an error probably, right? So yeah, okay, so now let's see an example. We are creating our own function. Inside that, we are creating our variable, and this is a local variable x, right? And so this is also in local scope, because a place where the local or global variable is made is called the scope. So because this is a local variable and it is made inside the function, it will only be used inside the function only, right? We can't use it outside the function, so it will also be a local scope. All right, okay. Now let's see function inside the function. Function inside function. As explained in the example above, the variable x is not available outside the function, but it is available for any function inside the function. So I don't know how to make you understand this, so I'll just make you understand from the example which it is given. Let me just make it biggy big. As you can see, it is very biggy big. Now I'll move you guys here more. Now let's make it more biggy big. Alright, good and new. So first we are making our function, and inside that function we are making a variable x and assigning its value 300, right? Then inside that function we are making another function and we print x, right? So it won't get an error because we can we can use the local variable inside a variable, but we can't use the local, I said variable, I had to say scope, that we can't use the local scope outside the function, right? But we can use inside the function, a function inside a function, right? We can use it. So basically from this, basically x is the global variable of my inner func which we are using, right? So yeah, and then we just first call the my inner function. So it's printed 300, and because my func is not printing anything, so we have only got 300, right? Back to normal. Now because we have learned the local scope, shall we also learn the local scope? Right. So, oh my god. Wait. I will drink some water. It's actually water only. Well, as you can see, it's only water. And as water has no color, you thought it was nothing. Anyways, so now let's see the global scope. Okay, a variable created in the main body of the Python code is a global variable and belongs to the global scope. So it's saying that a function, I mean a variable, which is not created inside a function, it is like created in the main body, like not inside anything, just in the main thing, like I'm everywhere, right? That is there, that is known as global variable, alright? Which is in the main body, which is not inside anything and can be used both inside any function and outside as well, right? Now this global variable which is made, right, that the place where it belongs is the global scope, right? So now let's see. Global variables are available from with uh, from within any scope, global and local. It's saying that global variable can be used everywhere. It can be used in the global scope also and in the local scope as well. Right? Now, let's see an example. So we are creating a function, a variable outside a function which is not inside the function, and it is inside the main body of our Python code. So it is a global variable and it belongs to the global scope. Alright? Very long. Now def my func and print x. Okay. So because global variables can be used both in inside a function also and outside also. So we are printing x and then we are calling our my func, right? So it will print 300 and then we are printing outside the function also, so it will print 300 because once again I'll tell you, I'm repeating this once again and again, that a global variable can be used inside a function also and outside also. So it we had printed global this global variable inside the function also, and we printed it outside the function also, and it did not get an error. It got 300 and 300, as you can see. Now naming variables. I'm the worst at this. Okay, so we are almost done. I don't know why I'm just keep on making this face. I don't know why. Well, it's okay. Okay, so naming variables. Alright. If you operate with the same variable inside, wait, yeah, so if, 1 second was, just give me a second guys, I'm over here, I'm just doing something which I won't ever tell you, and it is very cool. Oh, well, it's not cool at all. I was just tricking you. Okay, so naming variables. If you operate with the same variable name inside and outside a function, Python will treat them as two separate variables, one available in the global scope inside the function and one available in the local scope out inside the function, right? So now let me make you understand this thingy, right? And I will make you understand it by the example. I just don't want to tell you, make you understand it just by the full, what it has written, all the text, right? So first we are making a variable x. 1 second, I'm coming. There's lots of noise. Lots of noise. Let me just say them too. What? Now you can't hear a single thing, right? Okay. So now, so where was that? So we are creating a variable x and assigning it the value 300. All right. Then we are doing if we are making our own function, okay, and we are doing x is equals to 200. Okay, so you must be thinking that you're changing x variable's value to 200 from 300, right? You're thinking right, but this is not the truth, right? Because a local variable, because we can, in a local variable. Let me just do this. 1 second. I'll just keep you over here, and this should probably go there. Then you went faster, and that's me. 1 second. Hey guys, you're still there, right? Good. Just give me a second. One second, guys. Okay. So then x is equals. This is better. So now from this, like in a local variable, in this it's just creating the variable, right? So then it won't then, because in a local variable you can only use it inside the function, then it wouldn't matter, right, if it would be the same name of the same name variable, right? Because local variable is local variable and it will only work inside the function, right? If we change x value inside the function, then only it will change, okay? Like here we are just trying to change it from the local variable, so this is wrong. Why? So did you understand? Because we have already done this. You should understand, right? You didn't. I know that pretty well. Okay. So, now, the function, the variable which you have made inside a function, and you give the same name outside the function, it wouldn't give an error to you, because the variable which is inside the function, it does not care, right? Because it is just inside the function and it will only work for inside the function. It won't just bother anything about outside the function, right? So we can keep the same name, alright? So first we are making a variable x, assigning it the value 3. Then we are making a def my function and making another variable x and making it and assigning its value 200. We are not changing its value because this is a local variable and this is a global variable. And once again, local variable does not mind if we make the same name of the global variable. Okay. So then we do print x. So and we call my function. So first 200 has been printed, then print x. So x value is 300, so we print 300 then. So we get 200 and 300. Like this is so cool now. Like one variable's name are different, right? Like it's cool. Now the global keyword. Let me see. Wait. Yes. Okay, so global keyword. If you need to create a global variable but are stuck in the local scope, you can use the global keyword. The global keyword makes the variable global. So it's saying that basically, like for example, you want to create a variable inside the function, but you want it to be a global variable, right? So basically, you can simply give the global keyword. From that, it won't be a local variable; it will be a global variable. Okay. Now so you can see this clearly from this example. First, we are making our function doing global x is equals to 3. So we are making this inside the function, but because we have given the global keyword, now x is outside is a global variable. So we do my function. So global variables can be both used in the inside and outside the function. So in the my function also we will get 300 and print x. So outside the function also we get 300. Okay, so also use the global keyword if you want to make a change to global variable inside a function. Hmm? Oh, I see. So we let's understand what it's trying to say from an example, right? Right. Okay. So we are making a global variable x, which value is 3. Then we are making our own function, my func. We are doing global x, right? And we do x is equals to 200. So from this, we are changing our x value from 300 to 200 because global x, so its meaning of the this global variable which is x already, and when we do x is equals to 200, this is how we change the value of any variable. So we have changed the value of this global variable which is x from 300 to 200. Then we call our function, but there is no printing here, so then it goes print x. So it just prints the new value of the global variable which is 200. And we are done. We do not have any exercises. So this was it, guys, and I really hope you liked the video. Don't forget to smash the like button, share this video, comment down below the like, and subscribe my channel and turn it to the kids channel. Bye guys. See you soon. Dab!